Sylvanos. Play first. The other Sapphire player. And somehow I still managed to make this mono Sapphire deck. And there is another Sapphire player. Looks like he, I don't know if he's dwarves or not though. I did pick up a lot of dwarves. And I got this awesome Splinter of Azoth. Which is a pretty awesome tempo card. If he drops like a turn 2 Thunderbird, then it could be a problem. This man. Yeah, I think I have seen this guy in channel before. So we'll go ahead and just start this off right. Start the mill factory going. Step peak for 2. I guess we'll go ahead and go with Twisted Fate here. It's pretty early in the game. This can have a pretty large effect on the game, and he can't stop it. He can't counter it, so we can play that and Gearsmith here, which is pretty good. So I'll play our Twisted Fate. Oh, we actually hit. Oh, yeah. Alright. Sweet. Doesn't count as a card draw, though, because I believe it just says put it in your hand. Yeah, put it in your hand. You're not drawing the card. Drawing the card means drawing it off the top of the deck. So that's why Twisted Fate didn't trigger. Clergyman. That's pretty good. So I think I play Splinter here. Or I could play Mystic. Mystic blocks this guy pretty well. So does Splinter. Let's go with Mystic, because I'm not, like, if he has some sort of buff or something for his Clergyman, like, it's not as bad to lose Mystic than, like, Splinter. I want to keep Splinter. It's a pretty big deal. He isn't drawing his Sapphire resources, so that could put him in a really bad spot here. Given that he's playing a Sapphire champion, I'm expecting him to have some Sapphire in the deck. Swings, I block. No. Okay. So I'll be swinging here, and then I'll play Splinter. Keep milling out his diamond resources. A lot of his resource cards. I think I got... Yeah, I got a Sapphire resource already. We'll play Splinter in a second. Actually, we'll play Stoneclaw Gargoyle. So we're going to attack with Mystic. And then we'll play this Stoneclaw Gargoyle. Turreted Wall. It's probably pretty bad because he's probably got a lot of flyers, so we're going to get rid of the Turreted Wall here. We already have some decent blockers on the table, so getting rid of the Turreted Wall there is not too bad for us. Infiltrator Bot's really good because it pushes damage, more evasion. If like the whole board state gets locked up, kind of important to have that. Splinter is pretty amazing, and then Mesmerize is removal, so the weakest card there was Turret Wall by a long shot. Effigy with Swift Strike. Interesting choice. And It gets buffed, so it's a 3/3 Swift Striker. Seems pretty good for him. I'm pretty far ahead actually on damage here. So damage is probably going to win this match before the mill does. But the mill is at least probably having a psychological effect on our opponent. He is down to 18 cards now. Let's go ahead and go attack step, swing in with our flyers, and then we'll play Splinter in the second main phase. Let's see, can I activate it? Oh, I can. I can counter his next card with Splinter here too, which seems pretty relevant. So I can actually block his Effigy with Splinter, and then if he combat tricks it, I can counter it for 2. Put it back in his hand, make him at least have to replay it once. Depending on how cheap it is, the combat trick. So that's 5, 8. I should probably just let the damage through though at this point. You know, it's just not worth me losing the Splinter Mentalist. Do I want to counter that? Because then he just replays it, so I guess I'll let him resolve it. Yeah, I'll let him resolve the Mentalist and I'll just counter the next card, I guess. If he plays another card. Yeah, that I will counter. No sir, you do not get a Buccaneer. And you can't replay it this turn, so... This also allows me to mesmerize something. I'll probably mesmerize his Effigy. Yeah, I'll mesmerize his Effigy, so it'll only get 1 swing. We'll go ahead and go to attack step, swing in. Now he will get to Buccaneer one of my troops, but most of them have come into play effects, so that doesn't seem like the most advantageous thing right now for him. We can mesmerize and play Infiltrator Bot, so we're going to go ahead and mesmerize his Effigy here, because it's probably one of the more scary things. We just kind of got ahead. And we'll play our Infiltrator Bot. So he can bounce one of our cards, but it won't be enough, because we've got too much evasion on the board. If he swings with the house, I mean, we just swing back. So, I mean, we're at 20 life. He kind of got behind the power curve there. This looks like go to game 2 right now. There was some text news this last week, so you know, we might actually have a pretty decent amount of things to talk about on this week's show. And Buccaneers, which one? What's he going to choose? What's he going to choose? Infiltrator Bot, okay. The blocker, I guess. I wasn't going to block anyways. He doesn't actually even get a card draw here. I'll take 9. Now he might have whatever the card is that taps down all my stuff. So that could save him here. So I do have to be aware of that. I'm going to Oracle Song here. Let's see what we draw into. Which will mill him 2 more. Go ahead and mill him again. Go to my attack step. And if he's going to tap everything down, he's going to do it now. No, he doesn't do it. Alright, well, to game 2. Stormclaw. He could have Stormcalled me there. But it's too late. Once they've declared attacks, then they're attacking. So you need to do it at the beginning of attacks. Oh, Blinding Light. Well, that'll work. That saves them. That's a rare though, so not a, you know, wasn't like I could really prepare for that necessarily. So I'm gonna have to block here because he's got me dead on board. So I'll probably block. No, he doesn't have me dead on board. Stormcall is 4. Yeah. He actually might. There's still a chance I could mill him out here if he draws enough cards. Is it 6? I mean, that's 6 turns worth of cards, especially if I draw whatever it is. Okay, so we're gonna block here, just in case. So I'll make that block, and I'll make that block. I'll take 3. Gotta block the Buccaneer because it draws him more cards. Although I probably could have let him draw more cards. He's got 4 resources. I mean, it's debatable. I don't know. What are the chances he has another Blinding Light or a Stormcall here? If he has Stormcall here, I'm in bad shape, but I don't think I lose yet. I have to play this Sapphire Shards because I need to keep milling him. So I'll mill him 2 next turn. I have to swing in with everything here. And see if he can do something again. Maybe, maybe not. No, okay. So game 2. Kind of got ahead there. That was kind of lucky. I did pass 2 storm calls. That is correct. That you would be correct in that assumption, because that's not an assumption. That really happened. I'm not seeing a lot of flyers out of him. I'm thinking about these Thunderbirds right now, and I think that they're going to have to go in. I think that that's actually going to have to be a thing here. The turreted walls are okay, but yeah, we're going to pull out. The Gearsmith will come out. Effigy is fine. The Adept, I guess, can come out, stay. Now I'll bring him out, and maybe a turreted wall. Probably a turreted wall, I guess. Yeah. Well, no, I kind of want the blockers. It should probably be a mill card is what it should be. The peak. Yeah, we'll get rid of the peak. Alright, that's fine. We'll do that. Same thing we did before. This should have been the deck, actually, but again, I don't especially like the fact that Thunderbird doesn't block well. And we kind of are playing a deck that wants to block things. Of course, that's not what we did last game, but we'll see. Surprised that more people didn't pick up Thunderbirds. I'm surprised I haven't seen a Thunderbird out of this player. I kind of wonder if he passed any for like diamond cards or something. He seems to be more heavy into diamond than anything else. If I lose here, it's not such a big deal because my wife wants me in bed 10 o'clock and that's in 15 minutes. Wife aggro is not nice. This isn't great. We're going to keep it. We do have the peak to cantrip us too, so turn 1 Chronic Madness, turn 2 peak for cantrip of 2. It's not horrible. Now this does make it not the greatest, because there's a chance we'll draw this Chronic Madness again. Oh, did he side in? He did the same thing the other guy did. He sided in more cards and made his deck inconsistent, more inconsistent by siding in more cards. But that, at least he did it properly. Like, he sided in a couple of cards, not like 60 cards or 60. The guy had 65 cards in his deck. Soul Marble? Are you serious? Well, I don't think I can beat a Soul Marble. Well, game. Yeah, it looks. Okay, do I want to peek here? I don't even know. I don't know that I can beat like a turn 2 Soul Marble at that. Do I want to peek here? I might as well. Oh, there's a Thunderbird. That could help. Okay. Thunderbird puts us in a little bit better shape, but not by much. Not by much. We might this, because it'll take him maybe three or four turns to get that Soul Marble wound up, but once he does, it's pretty much over. Okay, Wind Whisperer will take care of Thunderbird, unfortunately. I can Mesmerize it. But that's really not the best. It's not the best target for Mesmerize. Jeez, do I go Sabotage or Thunderbird? It's not this target troop. No, this just exhausted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess I have to give him something to exhaust here. At this point, I might want to just hold on to Countermagic, because Sabotage is just not going to get there for me. This is not going to be a long game. Soul Marble is going to crush me. And I need to actually Mesmerize that thing sooner than later, because pretty soon Mesmerize will be invalidated by Soul Marble. I don't even know if I have removal for Soul Marble. I don't think that I do. The only removal I have would be Countermagic, and it's a little bit too slow to deal with Soul Marble. I can bounce it. No, I don't have the right mounts card for it. There's no reason for him to swing in. I'd be surprised if he swung in. I'm gonna Mesmerize in his second main phase. Oh no, he could have Countermagic in hand. Does it cost him resources? It costs him 1. Well, we'll go to attacks and then we'll see what he does. I don't know if I want to Mesmerize him or not. I didn't see any Countermagic, and I passed like maybe 1. I mean, it doesn't really say a lot, but okay, so he's doing that properly. He's down to 3. Do I Mesmerize here? I think that I want to Mesmerize here. We'll see if he's got the Countermagic or something for it. Stone Skin would do it too, or whatever. Okay, good. Well, at least I can get Thunderbird in there a little bit. He's going to pump up the Soul Marble to 3, so it can go from 3 to 7. That's not enough to activate it fully. At least I got to Mesmerize a guy. I pretty much had to Mesmerize that guy, because Soul Marble just makes him untargetable anyway, so... Untargetable, Vigilant. I mean, Soul Marble plus this Wind Whisperer is pretty ridiculous. Because then you can attack with them, and then you can still exhaust my guys with him. That's ridiculous. He's got the one with Flight. Okay, well that stops my Thunderbird cold in his tracks. If it is a he, maybe it's a she. It's hard to say. That's why Thunderbird's not good for this deck. I guess I can play a Stoneclaw Gargoyle, but that just stalls. That's all that does. I'd rather just play the Turret Wall and start dealing damage. Can't attack. He probably won't attack. Because the Thunderbird can get out of hand. I don't know. He might. It's gonna be interesting when I play Sabotage here. I think I play Sabotage next instead of Stoneclaw Gargoyle because we're kind of in an impasse here. I need to get that into the deck. Okay. Well, he is going to attack, which tells me he probably has cards. He probably has another Mystic to play. Or something, some sort of flyer. Okay, I guess not. Maybe he can untap his guys somehow. Unexhaust, rather. Maybe he's just trying to get damage in there, I don't know. There's another Thunderbird. So I can play Sabotage and the Thunderbird, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. On the second main phase, we'll go ahead and swing in and see what kind of combat tricks he has, if any. I don't think there is a combat trick for this situation right now in the game. Play a Thunderbird, see if he responds to that. No. Play a Sabotage. See if he responds to that. I don't know if he has Countermagic at this point. He's gonna pump up his Soul Marble here. Again, once that thing like gets online, it's pretty much game. I mean, not a lot I can do here. I don't have a bounce for it or anything. Yeah, you can basically full level it here, so that's going to be Vigilant for whatever guy, and now I can't attack with Thunderbirds because he just kills him. It's going to be a 4/6. What's he going to bounce? He's going to bounce that guy so he can tap something down, so he can exhaust something. Are there servers in different parts of the world? No one joining draft queue. Well, so Falling Toss, what I would do is I would say looking for X amount of people more for a draft in the general chat. But there are supposed to be different islands or whatever, yeah. There's supposed to be like a European, or I think there's a European American one, there's one that's going to be Asian region, and then there's something else. I guess I'll go with this Stoneclaw Gargoyle. And then get rid of the Sapphire Shard, I don't need it. Enigma, why are you typing all these numbers in there? Well, there is going to be one worldwide tournament server, just so you're aware. So when we play major tournaments, it will be worldwide major tournaments. But when you're just doing, like, for trading and different stuff like that, it's going to be different islands, as I understand it. That's how it's going to work. So, like, your tournaments will be to your region. I believe there's like 3 or 4 regions. And it's because of economy. It's because you know, it's to help like not launder money, that type of thing. Yeah, gardens. Yeah, that's what they call them. They're calling them gardens. So I'm taking 4, 6, and that's so much. Let's see, I can block. I could block, and it's going to be a huge differential for my opponent. Unless he Buccaneers something, I guess. Okay, fine. Buccaneers something. No one's on the server. No, you can't pick a different garden, I don't think. Like, what country are you in, by the way? Let's see, 5. I can't stop either one of these. Yeah, this is what Thunderbird's not good at, blocking. Wait, then you should be in my garden. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Try relogging if this is your first login ever. I guess I can throw this as a better blocker out. That's it. That's all I've got. I can feed the turreted wall to the Devoted Emissary. I can double block, triple block the Tranquil Dream to kill it. Yeah, mine popped pretty quickly, so I don't know why. Yeah, you aren't seeing anybody in chat at all? Like, if you go to tournaments, well, no, you can't see people in tournaments anymore. I don't know. Ask in chat. Seriously, that's probably going to be your best bet. Let's see here. So we'll do this. So I'll take 6 and go to 2. Or he'll bravery and kill my guys. All my guys. Well played, sir. Well played. Yeah, we might all be in the same garden for now. They may not have instituted all that yet. Oh, these guys own Thunderbird. Look at that. There's that Thunderbird I figured he had. So he has more flyers than I thought. I probably shouldn't play my Thunderbirds. I'm probably going to pull them back out to make the deck more of an engine. Okay, we're just going to pass priority to our opponent because there's no reason to do anything else here. Poor damage, that was mine. I'll play this. Yeah, you might have just hit a slow time. I mean, it is Monday. Most of the people are going to play like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I happen to just hit a tournament right away. Sometimes, well, no. Sometimes, like, when streamers get on, like, what will happen is they'll, people will get on to get their drafts to pop as well. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would go ahead and jump in your tournament with you, but I unfortunately have to work tomorrow. Yeah, I've had it take up to 20 minutes. 25 minutes. Just depends. Okay, we're pulling the Thunderbirds out. Man, I almost feel like going in Ruby just to play this Tatalka right now and burn some of this stuff. No, we're not going to do that, though. Sapphire Aura might be okay. Alright, we definitely need to put this dwarf back in and those guys back in there. And the peak. Yeah, I think I just want to go back and try to mill them out. So we're going to try that. It might work for us, it probably won't. We'll see what happens. Time to man up. Unfortunately, I have the woman in the house, and she doesn't man up. She gets pissed off at the man when he stays up. And actually losing this game wouldn't be so bad. So, that's how it is when you get married. You get whipped. Both figuratively and literally. Yeah. So, I'm lucky to be on right now. I think she's only letting me be on because I'm mourning the loss of my my Diablo 3 hardcore character right now. I'll be posting that video later in case anyone wants to see it. we're gonna keep this. It's not the greatest, but I get a Chronic Madness, so I guess that's something. Madness. So if I don't draw another resource, I will probably lose this game. Something tells me he kept his 7. There's a very good chance he has his Soul Marble again anyways. If he does, it's basically an auto loss. I was at 59 today. I was at 59. I had 4 bars. I encountered 2 elite packs at the same time, which one of them froze me in place, and then the other one just, yeah, it was, I just couldn't get out of it. So it wasn't a wall, it was like the ones that just like they put a force field around you and I couldn't get out of it, and then the other one, it was just too much damage too. Oh well, that's good games. Well, that might be it. Yeah, turn 2 Thunderbird, that I can't deal with. I have a Mesmerize for it if I draw a resource. But right now, okay, well there's a resource, so I can mez it. So I have to mez it here, because he can't stop it. So he gets 1 attack with it. That was lucky. Oh, another one. Okay, well now it's over. I don't have I have 1 more Mesmerize in the deck. I'd have to draw it here. Did they remove follow from Twitch? No, they shouldn't have. Twitch has been recently acquired by Google. You know, by YouTube, basically. So they've been changing a lot of the settings around, hopefully making it better, but not really. Well, sort of. It's sort of a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. You might as well swing with this guy, too. Why wouldn't you swing with this guy? It's not like I'm offensive. Yeah, we're just gonna say no to that guy, just because I hate him. I hate you, Wind Whisperer. No. Although I probably should have saved that for the, what's it called, thing? Well, there's a peak. I can peak for a resource. Give me a resource. So I really need this resource. Although I also need this Mesmerize. Oh, I need that Mesmerize more. Okay, we're gonna get the Mesmerize. That's the only one in the deck, so we really need it. We needed to take care of this Thunderbird. Yeah, I think we're really not in good shape. There's no follow button. Like when you log in, like, okay, so if you're on my stream, you can log in and follow. But I think maybe if you're already following, maybe then it goes away. I don't know. Maybe they moved it. Maybe they moved the location. It's a great game. It is a lot of fun. Right now, the only competitive side is drafting. I would suggest Falling Toss, what you should do is play your starter trials first and get a good feel for the flow of the game before you jump into draft. But then draft. We're going to Mesmerize this guy. You need to hold him off. We're holding back the tides right now. It'd be a miracle if I won this game, because like all it takes is for him to draw that Soul Marble. And so far I haven't milled it out of his deck. I know that he doesn't have it in hand, because if he had it, he would have already played it. The thing is, when I don't mill it out, it makes me feel like he's going to draw it. So I've taken 3 years. He's doing a lot of damage. I can play Turret Wall to stop his defender. I have tons of money. I'm not married. Yeah, save it up. Can never have enough. Too much money. Oh, nah, that's gonna be Not nice for me to deal with. That's gonna invalidate my blocker. So I'll play a Stoneclaw Gargoyle here to just draw. Cantrip a draw here. Twisted Fate. Doesn't affect board state. I don't think I can keep it. I can't keep the Twisted Fate in good conscience here. So we gotta get rid of it. We're just not in a stabilized board state where we can do it. He still has this Thunderbird, which is 2 damage to you know, push through. I do play World of Tanks. I haven't played lately. When you play it and stream it, it's one of those games where like you need to have a much better internet connection than what I have. I've got like 3 megs up, and you need like 10 to do it properly. Otherwise, it's going to lag you too much, and you just suffer so much performance lag. Plus, I haven't played in so long that I'm pretty bad at it these days. Alright, that's good games. Good games. There's nothing I can do to stop all the damage. But yes, I do play World of Tanks. I have been known to play World of Tanks, so if you want to play World of Tanks sometime, I suppose if I'm on and I'm not doing anything, or if I'm doing something else, you can ask me and I will play World of Tanks with you. I've got my tier 10s. Yeah, it's fun to see your stats go up, for sure, when you're playing the game. I'm gonna mill him just for the... Because I add the cards after game 1, though I have a ton of playables. What's it called? What is that thing called? Soul Marble. Seems pretty good. Just saying. Yeah, I lose. There's nothing I can do. He's gonna tap down either Turtle Wall or Stoneclaw Gargoyle, it doesn't matter, and then I take at least 7 damage, because I can stop this guy. 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. He can trap down a Turtle Wall, or he doesn't. Say he doesn't, I'd still take 7 damage. So this is how you should be beating Mill. You should be beating them by simply having bigger troops on the board, when it is that they have to use their Mill cards. But not a horrible tournament for me, or I guess, yeah, draft for me. Not too bad. Let's see what he taps down. Oh, the Turtle Wall. Okay, well. Just out of spite, I'm going to kill this Thunderbird. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. We'll play it properly. We'll trade the Clergyman, because the Thunderbird would still be tapped down after this turn, if we had enough health. So, but or we would block the Welding Bot to survive an extra turn or whatever, say if we had like a sweep or something. Do I stream as my job? I do not. I have a real job. I have a real job, which I'll be working tomorrow. Going to work, waking up, going to work, doing that job tomorrow. Oh, but yeah. It would be difficult to stream as a job. You pretty much stream to because you want to do it, not because it's... I know some people do stream as a real job, but those are the lucky few people that have really amazing personalities. I have a pretty good, okay personality, or people that are super competitive. But yeah, a lot of those people are sponsored. I am not sponsored. What do I do? Landscape work? I do not do landscape work. Oh. Alright, well. We got to round 2. And we went 2-1, 1-2 on our matches. So not too bad for a mill deck. in this tournament.